In this video, I'm going to show you how to get 30 new clients in 90 days and add an extra $8,000 to $10,000 a month as a sports coach or personal trainer without handing out flyers, business cards, or begging for referrals. Now, in case we haven't met, my name is Ayman and I went from 0 to 50 clients in just 2 months and added an extra $10,000 a month to my personal income. While doing so, I brought my Instagram to 18,000 followers and became a celebrity at my local courts. Now, I've also helped Tezzy, who is an MMA coach, go from 0 to 10,000 followers on Instagram, add an extra $10,000 a month to his personal income, and gain 40 active clients. I've also helped Mo, who was a soccer coach, go from 0 to 70,000 followers, build his training business to $100,000 a year, and gain an active 50 clients. Now, together, we've partnered up, and we want to help you as a coach do the exact same thing. Now, in this video, I'm going to go over 3 things. Number 1, how to sign 30 new clients in less than 90 days using local ads, aka an automated client getting system. Number 2, how to set up your Instagram so you can charge $100 an hour and become a local celebrity. And number 3, behind the scenes look on the ads that we use and how to set them up so you can get 4 to 5 new prospects every single day. Now, you might be asking, Ayman, why am I giving all this stuff away for free? Well, my goal is to give away all the secrets and show you how everything works so we can earn your trust. Once you finish watching this video, you will see how easy it is to add an extra 20 to 50 clients. And then you will have the choice to either do it yourself or book a call with our team and have it done for you. So, the first thing, how to sign 30 new clients in less than 90 days using an automated client getting system, aka local ads. Number 1, what is a local ad? It's an ad showed locally. Simple as that, right? What does it do? It brings eyes to your services. Not just any eyes, but specific eyes within your locality, you can say, that want your services. So this could be players who want to play tennis. This could be parents who have kids that want to be playing tennis, that live in your area, right? Because I don't want to be traveling all the way to whatever place they may be, wasting my time when I can just get the people that live around me come to me. Number 3, why should we use it? Well, number 1, everybody's on social media. If you're not hopping on that wave, then you're just missing out. Number 2, you want to target people nearby, like we've established. Number 3, they're super cheap. $10 to $20 a day will get me a qualified lead. Why not? Number 4, how much money per day? So I'm spending $10 to $15 per day for the ad. Now, within a week, you'll reach every parent or athlete within that 5-mile radius. So you're not spending thousands or hundreds. You're spending a very short amount that might be just a meal on an ad that can turn your ROI so much higher. So I'll give you an example what a local ad looks like. All right, here you have Tezzy, who ran a boxing ad, and I'll play this for you now.
I'm looking for 5 men in Brooklyn, New York who want to get in amazing shape and learn how to fight in the next 3 months.
So here, Tezzy, he sets his exact framework. He's looking for 5 people, right? So this way you're building that kind of demand. Number 2, he's looking for people in Brooklyn, New York, because that's where he trains. So he's getting the ad specifically targets people in Brooklyn, New York. And number 3, he's getting a timeline who want to improve in the next 3 months. Let's continue.
Want to look good, but I'm looking for 5 men in Brooklyn, New York who want to get in amazing shape and learn how to fight in the next 3 months. So if you want to look good, but also know that you could defend yourself in any situation, then message me the word Brooklyn and I'll see if I can help. For the first 5 people that message me, your first session is completely free.
So he has a keyword that people text him to know that it's a lead from that ad, right? So now they're more committed and he's giving them an incentive, right? Something that you can add to your ad as well. Now I also ran a specific ad similar to Tezzy's, similar framework, but now for tennis players. So let's have a look. I'm looking for 5 tennis players living in Brooklyn, New York over the age of 30 who are tired of losing matches and want to play to their competitive best. So here we go. I am looking for 5 tennis players. Again, I'm increasing that demand. Over the age of 30. Why over the age of 30? Well, more likely these people are professionals who can actually pay. and I'm labeling a problem they may have, right? They're stressed out. Let's watch this again. Here we go. I'm looking for 5 tennis players, Brooklyn, New York, my locality, over the age of 30, and who are tired of losing matches and want to play to their competitive best, right? So they're tired of losing matches. I'm labeling that problem. They live in Brooklyn, New York, and they want to improve in the next 3 months, right? Here we go. Let's continue. So if you want to become a standout player and increase your confidence on the court, then message me the word Brooklyn and I'll see if I can help. My name is Coach Iman, and after helping hundreds of players both online and in person, I'm opening up a few more spots for my private training sessions here in New York City. These sessions are designed to improve your technical, physical, mental, and tactical ability on the court so you can play at your best every single time you step on the court. So if you live in the area and you actually want to improve your game, then message me the word Brooklyn and I'll see if I can help. So similar framework in terms of having them send a specific keyword message, right? But also I'm painting the dream outcome for them. I'm labeling them as the standout player that they want to be, and I'm explaining to them what I offer, right? My offers include them improving their technique, their tactics, their strategy on court, their mentality, their physicality, right? So I'm not just putting a random ad out there. I'm specifying the ad in terms of location, in terms of what they're going to get, in terms of what they may be struggling with. And the best thing about this is it does not matter whether you're a tennis coach, basketball coach, baseball coach, golf coach, you can, or just a PT, right? This ad can work for hundreds of others as well. So, and I've personally made hundreds of these ads for every niche you can possibly think of. So you are in good hands. Now let's continue. So let's look at the math behind getting 30 clients for free, right? And I say free, and I'll explain why in a few, but here we go, right? Let's say your ad is completely ready, right? We have edited it, it's ready to launch. It's Monday, and we are spending $20 a day on the ad. And this $20, first day we launch it, you spend $20. On average, if you spend $20 a day on the ad, you will get 5 leads that come in. Now, by the end of the week, looking at the weekly statistics, you had spent $140 and you had gotten 35 leads. 35 leads. Imagine that you suck at sales, right? You had 35 leads, you have that 20% conversion rate, 7 clients that you close. Let's be conservative once again. Let's say you charge them anywhere between $50 to $100 per session. That's $350 to $700 gained from $140 ad spend, right? So you spend $140 on the ad, and you've basically gotten $500 in that week, leading to $2,000 a month just from that 1 week of ads. Now, let's take a more broader outlook on this, right? So week 1, you got 35 new leads, spent $140, 7 clients converted, closed, first session in, extra $500. Week 2, brand new, 35 leads, brand new, 7 clients, confirmed, another $500 a week. Do this for 2 more weeks. Now you're at the end of the month where you had spent $140 on ads. Pardon me, you spent $560 in ads, so it's been $140 per week. You've gained 140 leads and you've closed 28 clients, right? That's with the 20% conversion rate. Now you're making $2,000 a week out of 1 month of running ads. So immediately at the end of month 1, right? Let's look at the summary totals. You spent $560 on ads. You've gotten 140 new qualified leads. Right, let's review that one more. Qualified leads. I'm not just getting Joe and Jessica from Maine who want to play tennis. I am in New York City and I'm getting, whether it's Yuri and Joe that are in Brooklyn, New York and want tennis lessons in Brooklyn, New York that live nearby me. Those are the type of qualified leads that I'm getting, and they're over the age of 30, meaning they can actually pay for my services. From these 140 new qualified leads, I am converting them to 28 new clients in this month. 28 new clients, conservative rate, that gets me at $8,000 a month. The total profit on $8,000 a month, minus the $560 they spent on ads, that's $7,440 in that 1 month. Considering you only meet with these clients once a week. Some will do more than once, but even if they do once, now this is the first month, then it's the second month, and it continues appreciating. And now you have Joe, who has a friend who also wants to play, right? So you've kind of built this chain of potential referrals, of potential clients, and then more of them keep coming in the more you keep running the ad. So let's continue here, right? What is the exact process to turn a stranger into a customer? People ask me, okay, you get the ad, what happens? Like, Well, how do they reach out? They reach out, how do I close this? What's the conversion rate? What's the sales process, right? So let's look at this. You have the ad here, right? They message the keyword to show interest. You've seen it in my ad. It said Brooklyn. Now you have a conversation with them. This can be very simple. Four lines, four questions that you ask them, right? And I'll show you specific questions that you can ask them. I'll go through some of my conversations I've had at the end of this video, so stay tuned. And then the goal is to convert from conversation into phone call. Why? Because phone call, you're building rapport. Now you're talking to them humanly, right? These days, AI can just text back and forth, right? You can ask ChatGPT, you can have a whole conversation with them. That's not the way you want to close things. That's not the way you want to build a relationship with your client, regardless if you're a tennis coach or basketball coach, any type of coach. You want to build a relationship with your client so they can stick, so they can ask for referrals. And trust me, a good coach knows this. So you have that conversation, you get them on the phone call. You learn about their needs, where they're at with their tennis journey, all these things that we can go over another time. And then you get them on their first session, right? You get them on their first session in terms of like, you have them on the call. You don't just, okay, we'll schedule something soon. No. When are you available? How's your availability this week? Awesome. Monday, 7 p.m. Perfect. At this park? Awesome. I'll see you then. I'll send you a Google Calendar invite if you do that, or I'll confirm the night before. See you then. Now, this money that you made from that first session, you could either put it back in to the ad, right? So you're continuing filling this ad, because if you're getting more clients from this ad, why not continue? Sure, you can handle a little limited amount, but at some point, you're hiring an assistant coach now. And little by little, you're building this kind of tennis empire, right? So from this first session, you have the ability to put it back in the ad. And then after the first session, given that you've given a good service to them, that you've done a good job as a coach, that you're not just there, this is my tennis coaches, you're not just there throwing them balls, but you're doing your job as a coach, you're doing a good job as a coach, right? You're doing a bunch of things that you promised you would do. You have three options. Number one is paid in full, packages, right? So certain clients will ask you, hey, do you have packages? Or you can offer it to them. Hey, I have a 12-session package. If you commit now, you'll save some money per session and you get the money up front. That's one option. Number two is monthly. So 4 sessions, right? One per week, you get them on a monthly subscription, or just they pay you monthly in advance, and then you're good. You have the money up front. And number three, one off. So once a week. Some of my clients do this as well. It's just once a week, they just come, they pay as they go. Totally normal. Now, we got to move on now here. So how do we set up our Instagram, right? So you can have the ad, but if you don't have the marketing, right? If you can be the best coach in the world, there's a saying, you can be the best coach in the world, you can have the best product in the world. But if nobody knows you, then what's the point? So this is where the social media world comes in. How to set up your Instagram so you can charge $100 an hour, so because people know you at this point, and you become a local celebrity. So step one, profile optimization, right? Here's Mo, who we've helped. He has a clean username, player.incubator. His name, full name, so people know who he is, what is his background, European footballer, online coach, who is he helping, right? So what kind of players is he helping? He's helping you become a standout player for soccer coaches, credibility, right? How many people has he helped before? And a call to action. So what can I do to be helped? Number two, story highlights. So here you have, why would we do story highlights? Well, you want to increase the trust between you, someone presses on your social media. If it's all empty, it's like, is this a fake account? Is it a real account? Who actually is this? You have that story highlights there because it shows you results. You have Mo here showing more results. You have him showing testimonials of other students that he's helped. And then he has his story there, right? You got to get personal. You got to show him a story. What's your credibility like? Are you some just random guy, or you actually have some experience in what you're doing, right? And step three, content, right? You have to have value content. You have to build that authority. You have to show your expertise. What do you know? What's your legitimacy, right? So this is where you show your legitimacy, you answer questions, you show your expertise. So you're just also giving a little bit of free value to whoever's watching your social media, right? Another thing is proof on your content. Like you're showing other students that have done success with you, and this, you're showing your client wins, your process, and then you're also showing the relatable side of you, right? So you're showing your mindset, your insights, your personal side. You keep that personal touch with whoever's looking at your social media, right? And these three pillars allow you to charge at $100+ an hour and position you as the go-to tennis expert in your area, right? I've had multiple times people just tell me, oh, you're that guy on Instagram. Or times where like, oh, I see you coaching right there. Oh, do you have an Instagram, by the way, so we can get in touch? I show them my Instagram. It's already credible enough. And then now they're more likely, okay, this guy knows what he's doing, right? So that's what that gets you, just to kind of visualize it there. Let's keep moving, right? Finally, to get the behind the scenes look of the ads that we use and how to set them up. Why am I showing you this? Because if I want to help you get to these ads, I want to show you what exactly it looks like. So starting off with the ads, I'm going to press the screen recording here. Let's go through it. I have specifically look over the ad here that says over 30, started on June 9th, right? So we're looking at a 12-day period sort of here. We're playing it, right? So as you can see, let's start from the beginning. I had in that over 30 period, in that 12-day period, 83 people reach out and 15,689 people. So 15,689 people in my area saw this video in the interest. 83 of them immediately texted me, right? Pressed the message keyword and they reached out. Cost per result. How many dollars did it cost me to get a lead, right? Based on the amount I have spent. It cost me $3.11. What does this mean? This means that I gave Facebook $3.11, and in return, I got that qualified lead, right? And it wasn't just any lead. It was a qualified lead that lives in my area that is specifically interested in tennis coaching. Continuing on, looking at these, right? My budget was $20 a day. In total, spent $257.97, roughly $260, right? So let's look at what exactly that got me in terms of the numbers, right? So here we are. Tennis ad targeting adults over 30. The total ad spend, $260. The cost per lead, $3.11. Like we said, it cost me $3.11 to get one lead. Total number of leads, 83. Total number of clients signed, meaning total number of clients that I booked a first session on and have already met with at this point. And by the way, because I deliver, all of them want to keep continuing. 22 clients, this conversion rate, 26.5%. So out of the 83 leads that came in, the 22 that I closed already, just for now, 26.5%. But with the remaining 61 leads that are still pending, right? So there's people that think about their schedule. Some people are still away. They couldn't get on the phone call, whatever. But basically, $260 spent, 83 leads, 22 clients. Conservatively, because my rates differ on packaging and certain other criterias, $75 to $100 per session. You know, sometimes it's private groups, etc. But let's be conservative. $75 to $100 per session times the 22 clients that I just closed from a 12-day ad run, right? That I spent $260 on, just kind of circling this here, and made $1,650 to $2,200 in that range because of the rate range, right? So let's say that again. 22 clients closed at between the rates of 75 to 100. That's $1,650 to $2,200 added to my weekly income, right? And that's going to continue. Why? Because now I have referrals. Because I know I have a good coach. I've gotten referrals before, and now this just continues and continues, right? So let's see now what the exact messages were to send to these prospects, these leads that came in, the 83 leads that came in. How exactly do I go about this, right? So as you can see, these are a bunch of my DMs, right? A bunch of them coming in, and I'll show you an example of what one of them looks like. It's basically just a normal conversation that you're having, right? You're not selling anything to anyone. It's either if you want the tennis coaching or you don't. I'm not shoving it down your throat. These are people that already reached out. So it's nothing salesy about it. And I'll give you an example of how it went. And like I said, once again, you want to be their friend, right? All of my clients, I'm very cool with them. I'm friends with them. Some of them I can even call like third family, right? Because that's how close you get with them. So for example, here's this guy, Michael, right? He reaches out on the tennis ad. He says, hi, Michael. I said, hi, Michael, nice to meet you. He asked me, do you teach adults? What are the prices? Yes, I do. Rate depends on a few things. Free to hop on a quick call to discuss? Yes. Awesome. Nice talking to you, Michael. We just talked. Booked for a session, calm, right? And here's another example, right? Here we have Raymond. This is a little bit of a longer one, right? We talked a little bit about more things, where he's based. Sometimes you can't get on the call immediately, right? You can ask a few more questions. And then here he is. Hey, Raymond, nice to meet you. He says, sorry, ad pop up. He's looking to get better, more consistent. He tells me where he is with his tennis goals. So I'm asking him about where he is, right? Just like when, for example, a doctor, right? A patient comes in, you have to understand what the patient is dealing with, the diagnosis, so you can give him the right treatment. Same thing here. Where are you with your tennis goals? What's your tennis progress, right? Okay, cool, I can definitely help. And there we continued our conversation, and we kind of, we booked the first call, and then we had our first session. And then here's everything we covered in this video, just to go on a full recap, right? We covered how to sign 30 new clients in less than 90 days. Using what? Using the local ads, aka the automated client getting system, right? Getting those local ads, which is what again? Simply ads that run locally, right? So you're targeting people that are interested in what you have to offer. In this case for me, tennis coaching, in my vicinity of area that are able to pay. Number two, what we went over with is how to set up your Instagram so you can charge $100+ an hour and become a local celebrity. Why do we do this? Because marketing is very important. You can be the best coach in the world, but if nobody knows you, then it's not going to be scalable. You may have some clients, you may get referrals, but there's always potential for more. And number three, the behind the scenes on the ads that we used and how to set them up. So that is exactly what I just showed you. I showed you how the ad looks like from the ads manager, the exact statistics that you have to look at. Is it profitable? How is the ad running? And then as well as the DMs as well, so the process of how that went through. That's exactly what we covered in this video. Now, I want you to think about this for a second, right? You have two paths. You have path A. You continue doing exactly what you're doing, whether it's flyers, word of mouth, referrals, and you continue getting the same results, right? Change is only possible if you change your process. But this is the path you've been on for the past few years, and you've gotten inconsistent lead flows, you're begging for referrals, you don't have a social media presence, and the guarantee with this path is that you'll stay stuck at the same income level, and you won't be able to create enough demand to build your tennis coaching business to 20 to 30K a month because you're doing the same thing over and over again. Now you have path B. Path B is you run local ads to your IG page that attracts dream clients and positions you as a celebrity, right? So you optimize that Instagram, you start running local ads there, and there you get more leads. You become the tennis coach in your area, and people come to you, not you seeking them. Now you have people coming to you. You have a packed calendar with as many sessions as you want. And you have a wait list of clients begging to work with you to the point that you now have to hire assistant coaches to build your tennis empire, and you can truly unlock time from money. So now if you're serious and you want to achieve your goals and start to add 30 to 50 new clients in the next 90 days, book a call with our team to see how we can help you do that in the 90 days. And just to let you know, we only work with serious individuals who actually want to win. No losers allowed. So bring your credit card and let's rock and roll.